mind-boggling 20 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 7-5. The Stros allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-3. The Boston Red Sox hit 3 long balls as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-5. The Detroit Tigers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they dethroned the Royals 8-0. The Cleveland Indians combined to give up just 5 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 4-2. The Rangers totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-1. The Atlanta Braves allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Nats 4-2. The Philadelphia Phillies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the extra innings win over the Mets 4-2. The Cubs combined for 10 hits. Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Looking first at the American League East, the Blue Jays pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they dismantled the White Sox 8-0. The Astros picked up, 19 hits in this one as they blew out Baltimore 16-2. The Red Sox swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they manhandled the Marlins 9-1. Victor Martinez had a total of 3 RBIs on the day, leading Detroit to the win over Kansas City 5-2. The Angels broke up their 5-game losing skid as they bested the visiting Indians 7-5. The Oakland Athletics allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 6-0. The Washington Nationals totaled 11 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 3-0. The Mets only allowed 2 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 2-0. The Cincinnati Reds put together 10 total hits as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 6-5. The Cardinals got 11 hits overall as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 6-2. The Dodgers amassed 14 hits in the game as they got a road win against Arizona 7-2. The Padres had 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 10-7. The San Francisco Giants knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 6-3. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball. Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting in the AL East, the Yankees catcher, number 24, launched 3 solo home runs, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Rays 11-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. In other Yankees news, starting pitcher CC Sabathia has been placed on waivers by the club. The Toronto Blue Jays combined for over a mind-boggling 20 hits as they got the extra innings win over the White Sox 7-5. The Houston Astros combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-3. The Boston Red Sox launched 3 home runs as they were
Number 44 makes his big league debut right after this. Malik Smith the next to hit. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Tampa Bay, left fielder Malik Smith.
First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground up the middle. Gregorius is there. And on one pitch, he's retired. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Walker's got it on to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Oswalt here as there are two gone. Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Ramos. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's a perfect top of the first for Roy Oswalt. Tampa. Chris Archer will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He was an absolute RBI machine a year ago. I mean, it was like he never missed an opportunity to put a run on the board when it came to him. Count on him to have an impact in this one.
Gardner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's C.J. Cron now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Oswalt is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games, the futures games, and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I would be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
So he got him swinging. C.J. Cron goes quietly leading off the second.
Number 5, Matt.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled away. Here's Oswalt now on 0-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Chopper to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the... Here's big Aaron Judge. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Kiermaier. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Giancarlo Stanton now head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's hitless in 6 tries. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Here's Neil Walker. Now a bunt attempt here. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Smith will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. For New York, Didi Gregorius. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He pulls this one into right. Gomez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Here's Carlos Gomez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to the
0-1 pitch on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Gregorius has it. On to first, and it's dropped. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brad Miller. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. Oswalt has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Echeverria now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. No balls and one strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Oswalt really turned some heads in the minors. Taking the mound here in the first month of the season, this team has high hopes that he can be a big part of the rotation this year.
There's no doubt about it, man. I think they're looking for a shot in the arm. If this guy can produce the same kind of results early on like he did through his minor league career, I don't see any reason why he can't be a very important part of the starting rotation.
This one's down to third, and the Rays are in the hit column.
Well, that's just a case deal roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with two strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of it.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Striding in once again, Denard Span, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the. Brandon Drury will bat next. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. Wind up and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ronald Torrey is the next to bat. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's 0 for 5. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Archer steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Designated hitter, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
1 strike now from Archer. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. Ellsbury is off at first with 2 away. He's on the move again from first. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box now, Austin Romine. As he grounds one briskly to short. Echeverria's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
First baseman number 40.
Ready for another chance? C.J. Cron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ripped on the ground to first. Perez gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. 4th home run here in the early going. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Carlos Stanton.
A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Home runs as that one's way out of here.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Here's Neil Walker. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Smith is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side.
Leading off with the Rays. Center
First
fielder.
pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is digging in now for the Yankees. Ronald Torreyes flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Softly hit out to short, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And the throw to first will get Ellsbury as he's gone, trying to bunt his way aboard. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Miller waits on it. And that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Here's Echeverria now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
1-1. Taken, strike 2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Malik Smith, no hits to this point. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Called strike 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Denard Span. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 2 out, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
A little bouncer. Oswald's afternoon of work, 66 pitches to this point. Now another 1-2. That's the first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Raised. Ready for another chance. Austin Romine 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Vidal Nuno will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Romine stands at second with no outs. The next 0-2. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the fifth ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Gomez has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Digging in once again, Neil Walker. Lifetime numbers against Vidal Nuno. He's hitless in 6 tries. Still only 1 out in the inning. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi.
Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. That's Echeverria for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. No hits.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
In now, Matt Duffy, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Oswalt is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings. And as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gomez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, there's still time left in this one, Dero. With that base hit here in the 7th inning, they're still trailing, but at least they've got a fighting chance.
Yeah, hopefully this offense, Dan, finds its focus now from the 7th inning on after that RBI knock right there, and they put together a bunch of good ABs.
0-2 the count to Miller.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Crone at second. Gomez at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready once again.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Behind. Oh, 0-2 now. Line drive to left. Smith arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Ronald Torreyes is the next to bat. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Smith. 2 down.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now for Jacoby Ellsbury. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Fouled away. Line toward right center. Gomez is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Chad Green will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Here's Echeverria now, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. One and 1 the count now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Popped him up. Torreyes in foul ground. Makes the play, 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Malik Smith. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, strike 1. skied into very shallow right. Judge will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Up next for
At
Tampa
the
Bay.
plate now is the designated hitter, Denard Span. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, what looked like a quick inning gets the first 2 out, then a hit by pitch and a single to keep things going.
Yeah, you never know what's going to start a rally. Take one for the boys. Hit by pitch right there. Now a couple good ABs and we're on the board.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Span over at second. Ramos on at first with 2 down. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air to center. Ellsbury is under it, and that ends the inning. Rays string. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Leading off for the Yankees. Designated
First
hitter,
pitch coming. Here it
Brett
is.
Gardner.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 out.
The catcher,
Digging in and
number
looking for
28, Austin Romine.
Here comes the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Kiermaier. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
2 out, nobody on. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Aroldis Chapman takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Up next for the Rays, Matt Duffy, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Missed with a slider. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's Carlos Gomez. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 8. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. 0-1 the count. And he fouls this one off. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the AL East, the New York Yankees allowed only 5 hits in the game as they destroyed the Rays 7-1. They now have 6 straight victories. The Toronto Blue Jays brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 9-2. Dallas Keuchel won the game, finishing a complete game 1-hitter as the Astros defeated the Orioles 4-0. The Kansas City Royals combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-2. The Indians only allowed 2 hits in the game as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 2-1. The A's racked up 11 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 7-2. The Braves completed a 3-game series sweep as they bested the visiting Nats 3-2. The Mets defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-1. The St. Louis Cardinals got 11 hits overall as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 5-1. The Buccos combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 3-1. The Dodgers put together 10 total hits as they got a road win against Arizona 7.